So, you want to learn bookkeeping, by Dave Marshall. http://www.dwmbeancounter.com. What to debit or credit, or as William Shakespeare might have said, to debit or credit, that is the question. Account definition. An account is a separate record for each type of asset, liability, equity, revenue, and expense used to show the beginning balance and to record the increases and decreases for a period and the resulting ending balance at the end of a period. You should be aware that all accounts can be debited and credited. Have an increase side column and a decrease side column. Have a debit side column and a credit side column. Debit side is the left side left column. Credit side is the right side right column. You should be aware that all accounts have a type and are classified as an asset, liability, equity, revenue, expense, or draw. Are either a balance sheet or income statement account. Have a normal balance amount that is normally a debit balance or a credit balance. Formal definitions of debit and credit. Debit. An entry amount entered on the left side column of a journal or general ledger account that increases an asset, draw, or an expense, or an entry that decreases a liability, owner's equity, capital, or revenue. Credit. An entry amount entered on the right side column of a journal or general ledger account that increases a liability, owner's equity, capital, or revenue, or an entry that decreases an asset, draw, or an expense. How to use and apply the debit and credit rules. 1. Determine the types of accounts the transactions affect: asset, liability, revenue, expense, or draw account. 2. Determine the account's normal balance. 3. Determine if the transaction increases or decreases the account's balance. 4. Apply the debit and credit rules based on the type of account, its normal balance, and whether the balance of the account will increase or decrease. The normal balance of an account determines whether a debit or credit increases an account's balance. Debit and credit rule. If the normal balance side of an account is the left side, debit side, a debit increases the balance of the account. If the normal balance side of an account is the right side, credit side, a credit increases the balance of the account. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, so I've included a debit-credit flow chart in the lesson to help determine when to use a debit or credit when recording transactions. You can download a copy of the flow chart in the Learning Aids section of the tutorial. Special thanks to Ron Leishman for the cartoons. http://www.tunaday.com